What's up, everyone? So ivermectin. I told you I use ivermectin. I just took ivermectin. I started feeling funky, started taking 2 a day for a couple days. When I go to Africa, you know I love traveling to Africa, I bring my ivermectin. My daughter and I both got sick in Costa Rica. I can't say it was COVID, but it was during that time, and when we landed, we got ivermectin, and on my life, we were cleared up in just over 24 hours. So here's the thing with ivermectin. A lot of it, most of it, 75% is made in Asia. So Wellness Company, they make it right here in America. So that's where I get my ivermectin. So, and the other thing about ivermectin, which you may not know, it's prescribed globally for more than 30 years, and it's earned a Nobel Prize in medicine. So it helps eliminate parasites. Its new research also points as potential benefits for skin, immune, cancer support. Now, most pharmacies charge $5 a tablet, but the Wellness Company is offering a higher 18 milligram dose. That's a big dose, just $3.33 each. You'll get a 6-month supply designed for 21-day cleanse cycles. You can't beat this price. So support American-made medicine, not any other one. American-made, right here, ivermectin. You can get it today at twc.health/Jim. Use the code JIM. You're going to save $45 off. That's twc.health/Jim, and you use the code JIM, and you're going to save $45 off. I'm a big fan of ivermectin. You know that, and I think you're going to love it too. Hey, what's up, everyone? Hello. You guys didn't catch any of that yet. For those of you, there's a lot going on here. I just crop dusted the whole... I can't. I want to sit down, but I'm just being honest. I very rarely eat before I come here, but we're going to get into that story. We got a lot of stories tonight. A lot of stories. For those of you that, a couple of you reached out about David Icke. It's 2 hours. It's like 2 hours of me going, wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. So we're saving that. We'll let you know when we're going to post it, but I think we're going to do that just on YouTube, and we're going to do it on, we'll announce when we're going to do that. So I just wanted to go live, and I didn't want to do a whole 2 hour. Okay. Enjoy it, because some people, you got to stay in there. It's for those that want to go, like, wait, turn on Pink Floyd. Turn on Pink Floyd. There'll be no more. So there's a lot of things I got to get into today. Right away, sorry. I want to wish a very, very, very happy birthday to a long diehard fan. She was part of the Patreon team. They call themselves the Brew Crew. Heather. Happy birthday, Heather. Heather's been to so many shows. She brings her son, Thomas. They're all part of this really incredible group that became friends over the last couple of years. And I want to wish her a very happy birthday. And we're probably going to be doing something together either later this year to help out something that she's got going on there. She knows. You know what I'm talking about, Heather. But I want to wish you a very happy birthday to Heather down there in Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia. She's down there in Savannah, Georgia, her and Thomas. So happy birthday to you. Now, and by the way, I will see Heather in Clearwater. Like I never saw it where a whole group of people come to see you. Like they become friends and then they come see you. So they're coming to see me in Arizona. Get your tickets now for the Arizona show. It's selling pretty quick. Go to jimbreuer.com for the Arizona show. And they're also going to the Clearwater, Florida show, which I'm going to say in the next 2-3 weeks is probably sold out. It's already them, the Paramount, New Hampshire. These are all selling out really quick. Indianapolis, is everything all right between us? Is everything cool with you guys and me? I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need some ground workers from you out there. So I want to say hello to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, X, and no more TikTok. They banned me. TikTok banned me. They banned me. It was so weird. I came in and Danny, are you high right now? Look at Danny. Why are you wearing sunglasses at night?
I'm not high. I had my pupils examined today, and they did a retina scan, and it hurts to look at any sort of light. So no, I'm not high.
You went to the eye doctor. I got you.
The eye doctor.
That's somebody that would be high.
I bet you Danny would be pretty funny if he was a little lit up. All right, so you're okay. So it's just so I went. So Danny, I walk in here and Danny's like, "Hey man, this is really bad news." I went, "What's the matter?" He goes, "I go, is it really bad news? It's pretty bad." And what happened? He goes, "TikTok just shut us down." I'm like, "Oh, who cares, TikTok? Oh, they do owe me. You owe me a lot of cash, TikTok." Did we find Facebook? Did we find my money yet? No, not yet.
Money's still MIA. So
I have a funny feeling Facebook is going to cough it up and it'll be okay. But TikTok, we already started a new page. Do we know the page? Do we know the name of it?
I can link it in the chats.
Okay, we can link it in the chats, but I don't even know why apparently I had 2 strikes. I have no clue what I talked about. YouTube had no problem. Facebook had no problem. None of the other platforms had a problem. I didn't know we had a problem with TikTok. I was a fan. So I don't know how. Anyway, so wait a minute. Before we get into where I went, I just came back from Austin, Texas. I did Kill Tony show that I'm going to talk about, and also did The Kid and the Fighter, Brian Callen. It's all tour promo. But these guys, last week, Freddie Mercury and the crew. We need a name for Danny with the glasses. I kind of like Danny wearing the glasses. I think you should wear them every week. I think you should get your eyes dilated right before you come here. You should go to the eye doctor and have those drops put in you. So before the show, they all get together and they start talking. I always say, "Can you just save it till we go live? Can you just please save it?" And they're like, yeah. And then 2 minutes later, they're telling the greatest stories. So as we're talking here, the kid that I'm bringing out on tour, little Kyle, a whole lot happened this weekend. Where did you guys go? You went as a team?
Yeah, so
for your media company.
Yeah, so it's called the Death Race. It's up in
Death Race?
Yeah, the Death Race. I'm wearing this shirt right now. Basically, it's a 48, 72-hour event.
Okay.
You basically do like Navy boot camp style activities for like 48 hours.
Okay. So, and where was this?
Pittsfield, Vermont. Freezing cold.
So you guys are Floridians and you're up in the freezing cold. Now, tell me, from what I understand, Kyle, who we've talked about multiple, little innocent Kyle, apparently lost it.
All right. I'll give some context to this. All right, Kyle 99.9% of the time is exactly how he is on camera. Just chipper.
Always happy. Hey, guys.
Never complains about
How is
anything.
Kill Tony?
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear about Kill Tony. Is he a cool guy? He looks really cool.
But he never complains. He
never complains. Never complains. Even the way he talks to his dad is like, "Hi, Dad. I hope you're not upset. I did have 2 vodka martinis when I was in St. Thomas, and I do regret it. And I prayed about it, and I feel better. And everything's better. I'm gonna go tell Mom now I did it." So what happened, Kyle? What happened with Kyle?
We were worried that this trip might break him because we didn't sleep for like the entire 48 hours, and we thought this was gonna break him. And for the first like 40 hours, he was good. And we didn't let Kyle go up on the mountain because the first night Mike and I got lost in the mountain for like 2.5 hours.
Wait, so is this like you're on a ski mountain?
Yeah. So
okay, are they skiing?
No. So this guy owns a property that has like a mountain on it and all this type of stuff. It's very, very cool. But he has this mountain, and the mountain is not well marked, just not at all. So we got lost multiple times throughout the weekend.
What? All right, I'm a little confused.
Okay.
So the event is called
the Death Race.
The Death Race,
yes.
And it's on some. It's not a lodge. It's not a
it's
Killington, Vermont. It's just a dude's.
Yep, ranch.
It's a dude's ranch.
Yeah.
Up in Vermont. He's like, "Hey, man, get some people up here, film stuff 24/7, and we're going to call it the Death Race. This is my party because I got some cash." Wow. See the things you get to do when you have a lot of money? So this guy's like, "I'm going to..." And what are you filming?
So we're filming a documentary for the race itself, basically making.
What's racing? My apologies.
So the race is like, it's not like a point-to-point race or like something that it's basically like there's 15 people that start, and
what are they, meaning, are they on snowmobiles?
No, they're all only on foot. They have a pack that has like 50, 60 pounds in it, and they basically just live off of what they have on them.
Oh.
And they do like crazy challenges. There's like a lake that you have to jump into. It's crazy. You'll see the video.
It's like a TV show, Survivor, but it's not TV. It's like
Survivor.
The underground.
Exactly.
This guy has some cash, and he's like, "Why do we need Netflix and why do we need National Geographic? We got Grit Media. We're gonna get these guys up. We're gonna film." You see what they're doing for Jim Breuer? Look at the numbers. Come here. What's this kid's name? Mike. Let me get my computer. It's right here. Jim's YouTube in May was here, and now his revenue is here. We just started making it. So go ahead.
The whole time we're out there, me and Mike are putting out bets like, when is Kyle going to crack?
Why did you think he was going to crack? Because I would think he's. Are you guys working full? Is
like
it
nonstop? So it was pretty much. We were out there for probably 60 hours, and we slept maybe 7 hours a piece, 6 hours.
How many contestants?
15.
15, and there's how many of you?
4. So
4 of you trying to cover everybody.
Yeah. It was a very, very. We'd never done something like that.
And like, how cold was it?
All right, so I'm not no bullshit. It was single digits.
Yeah.
The entire time. The wind was whipping. It was snowing. I was eating shit every 20. Oh my God. So right when we got there. Yeah.
It's worth it, guys. Trust me. This is going to lead to bigger things. Can't we just all invest in Breuer? No, this is bigger. This guy's got way more money. Okay. Wow. Yeah, no, that's cool. Wait. Now, before you even go there, did any of you bring like long johns to wear under your pants? Or
we came semi-prepared, but like the first like hour you're there, you realize whatever you thought. I thought I was going to be good with like a hoodie, maybe some long pants. Like I thought I was going to be
What?
fine. Oh yeah, I had no idea.
Freddie Mercury, what is for a guy that's been traveling the world? Yeah, I'm gonna go to Vermont, 90 below. I'm gonna wear. My hoodie and jeans should be good. Hoodie and jeans.
I thought like my legs just didn't get cold. Like I really thought in my head like, oh, I'm Florida boy, I'll be fine. But literally the first second we get there, we pull up to this cabin, and I take one step out of the car. The guys can't see me. I take one step of the car, and all they hear is, "Ooh."
Wow, what happened?
I literally put my 1 foot out of the car, and that was all she wrote. I went right on my ass.
You hit it? Freddie Mercury hit it!
And the whole drive up, I'm sitting. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't save myself, though. So
You better get workman's comp next time, Freddie. Go ahead, working in Vermont for a billionaire.
No, so
sounds like the Hunger Games.
It was kind of like that. It was like Survivor, the challenge.
What do they win?
Nothing.
What?
Okay, so literally,
What are they getting? Did we talk about it?
They win a skull. It's a skull that they get. And the craziest part is, most years nobody finishes. So you do this for 60 hours long, and then you literally don't finish. Some people just don't. They have to reach. It's crazy. Point being,
where's our society going to? who goes? Let's go to. Let's play a survival game. See how long we can last in Is there medical teams?
Okay, so there is medics, but last year somebody lost a toe and a half out there. They literally lost a toe and a half, and they literally would have signed up again. A toe and a half. They got lost in the mountains overnight, and they came back, and the toe was totally
and no offense to the thing. I hope they get paid. And if they don't get paid, like what banana is sitting right now in a pub in Vermont just going, you never seen the what is it called?
The death race?
You never heard of the death race? Dude, I was in it. I was in it. Yeah. Hold on a second. Missing a toe. Happened up there. It was great. It was great. I almost lost my foot. I'm a man now. All this because his mom didn't hug him when he was like 7. Oh my gosh. This is horrifying. All right. It sounds like, all right, go ahead.
So point being, Mike and I said, eventually Kyle's going to crack at some point. But we would not let him go up the mountain.
How does Kyle dress? Kyle, how'd you dress?
So I came quite prepared because I'm from Jersey. So I did an undershirt, a shirt, a hoodie, another hoodie, a puffer jacket, and then they gave us a winter jacket. And then I was wearing 3 layers of sweatpants and 5 layers of socks.
Okay, so there's an important part of this. Everybody, as a group of guys, wants to get the best dig on one another in any setting. And so we're in.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we're in the death race.
This is the new Kyle.
And before we went out, Mike came up with the idea that when Kyle's fully bundled up, he will look like Club Penguin. We were so convinced of it.
Club Penguin.
Club Penguin. If you want to show quick.
Yeah, let me see Club Penguin.
So
no.
So the whole time we're convinced this is gonna be exactly what Kyle looks like. And the second we get there and he's bundled up, we're like, got him. He's in it. And so
do you have a picture of him bundled up?
We have one. We don't have it loaded up, but I will share one later on. And
even if you have it on you, I'll show it to the camera. If you have it eventually.
You have it.
My gosh.
There was a whole group of staff and everything like that, racers. And we were like, okay, we have to get him. All right, if you want to see what Club Penguin looks like.
Actually, you look like one of the ice dudes. You better be careful.
All right, tell me that's a spitting image.
You better watch out. Don Lemon's gonna go. He's over there. He's over there. Get me back in the public eye. Please, I got fired. I need attention. Wow.
So the whole time
Wow. See, but you know what? Kyle, you're smart. You're smart. Unlike Freddie Mercury, shows up with shorts and a hoodie and is already eating pavement one step off the van. That's awesome. Good for you, Kyle. But you said, did Kyle last?
All right, so he made it through. He didn't complain, but we got to a point where we went up the mountain with him and we left him up there, and there's a whole group with him.
Yeah.
We come back down. We're in the cabin, and the moment finally happens. Mike's upstairs. I'm downstairs. Kyle throws open the door and he's like, I need an hour. I need food. I gotta warm up. I gotta get back out there. There's something going on in like an hour. I gotta go. Come on, somebody help me. Somebody help me. And Mike, I'm not joking. Mike comes, pokes his head across, and is like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
No, but what's even funnier is I just see Kyle in a little penguin outfit coming in going, I need an hour right now. You don't want to deal with angry Kyle. Good for you, Kyle.
I just want to put a little bit of context. I wasn't angry.
No.
I was so high off adrenaline at this current moment.
You need to
I wasn't
reboot.
angry. But I needed food and water really
You
bad.
needed to reboot.
I needed like a little...
You would have thought this kid just survived like a month in the Arctic. This guy is out there for 2.5 hours and he comes back. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta get back out there. Please somebody give me food, give me water. I gotta warm up. This is so bad.
Good for you, Kyle. Good for you. You know what? I got you back more now, Kyle. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you lost your snot like that. We were making you too soft here. We can't have you going on the tour being soft. I need you once in a while, maybe 2 weeks, because what's going to happen if fans are going to be like, are you the Kyle? And it's eventually you're going to go, hey man, I'm filming and I need about 20 minutes right now. Can I get a water? Like, yo, you don't want to see that side of Kyle. You don't want to mess with Kyle on the road, dude. He looks like a little dude, but there's a lot going on in there. Wow. Okay, all right. If that happens on the road, I'll be like, back in your bunk.
We need to store this one cracks out there. I just gotta say, it's great content.
Yeah, see, now, this is what's really funny, too, because at first when I came in here, like, we had a great time. And then as I kind of whisked away, then it was like, oh, my God, I fell on my ass. It was freezing. It was 90 below. So I started doing promo for the tour. Could really, man, some of the areas... See, I don't mind. I can sit here and fake it and go, we're absolutely murdering in every... No, I'm going to call out a couple areas that are really starting to agitate me. Well, Baton Rouge. Maybe we should drop the tickets to like $5. True, brother. Here's the ones that baffle me, like the... Evansville, Indiana, St. Charles Theater's crushing it. Chesterfield, Missouri, Kansas City, Omaha, Nebraska. These are areas too where I always hear like, please come here. I don't know. Those areas, of course. Oh, and by the way, another fan who this guy writes to me last night, and he goes, hey man, I may die tonight, but he's kind of kidding around. He has some serious stuff going on. I don't want to say his name just for his own privacy, but he goes, hey Jim. He sends me a picture. He sends me a picture of him out of the hospital right there. He goes, hey Jim, I'm alive. I didn't die, so I'm going to check out your stream tonight. Right. And he has a little like stuffed animal monkey on him, and he's got a lot of tubes in him and stuff like that. He goes, I'm going to check out your stream tonight on YouTube if the monkey or whatever the hell this creature is doesn't attack or shatter my phone. Why is a man in his 40s cradling a stuffed monkey in a hospital bed, you ask? Well, you should see these nurses. I'm not sure. That's why. Then big laugh. Just kidding. What should I name him? All right, now he's probably on meds right now. He's definitely probably needs some more pain meds. Anyway, I should be back to normal. Blah blah blah. Thank you again for your support. See you tonight on YouTube. And if I don't pass out or get arrested in the hospital bed first, have a great show. Hey man, I'm glad to see you're okay and all that jazz. So there we are. Now. We'll start with the first podcast I did. It was a fun podcast. I really liked Brian Callen. It was called The Fighter and the Kid. It was in Austin. We had a great conversation. Check that. And now the other one is the big one, Kill Tony. I'm not. You guys are. Some of you fans, no?
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
You guys are so lackadaisical because let me explain something to you. All right, the first time I said kill Tony, they all went, "Are you serious right now?" Dude, kill Tony? No, oh my God. They were like, "You gotta tell us when you gotta kill Tony." I think Mike was really losing his snot about kill Tony. My daughter was like, "Dad, you better be ready. Oh my God, it's my favorite show." I call Ira Dean. Ira Dean's like, "Oh man, I want to be on Kill Tony. Man, you so like." Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Tony Hinchcliffe is such, in my opinion, always a class act, extremely funny, and I'm not just saying that. He's asked me multiple times, like, "Jim, I really, really would like to have you on the show." And he was so kind. It's a little weird. It's not weird for me. But like he's much younger, and those guys like, "Man, when you the Comedy Central stuff, and when you started stand-up comedy, and we were watching you, it's because I don't feel I'm not in the game anymore. Does that make sense? And let me tell you something. I'm definitely nervous. All right, and when I say nervous, I'm just not sure what to expect. Because I've seen clips, and I'm prepping for this one guy. He's a black guy, and he comes out. He's got some dreads. He's kind of heavy. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
He's big on it. They get excited when he comes out, right? And I kind of want to see the one guy who talks like this. I'm a big fan of that guy. He makes me laugh very, very hard. And the other guy ranks people out. So I'm not lying to you. The minute I booked it, my friend calls me, Brian McKenna, comedian. You'll see Brian out there, and Brian goes, "So you doing Kill Tony?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I might want to write some jokes in case because they're really good. They're very quick on there." I'm like, "Oh God, did I do the wrong thing?" He's like, No, just do it. I don't know how to approach this thing, right? So I show up, and I have to say, from the minute I showed up, the first impression I got is this whole crew that Tony Hinchcliffe put together. They've been doing it for years. Everyone thinks this show just blew up overnight. It didn't blow up overnight, or it just was created recently. This show has been on, I think, from like 2013 or something. It's been around a long time. 12 years, 13 years?
Yeah, 2013.
2013 is when Kill Tony started, right? And so to walk in and everyone's just relaxed and they're talking, they're just hanging out. It's almost like walking into a friend's house. That's the atmosphere. It's a friend's house. And everyone, it doesn't matter. You can't walk in there going, "I don't know if you know it, but almost 25 years ago, I used to do some things. On television, you might look at half baked. It was kind of a big deal, still kind of a little bit cold. Still got some people in the younger age might say, 'Hey, ain't you the guy?' Not a lot, but most of them are 40 and over. So you can't walk in there with a badge of, 'Do you know who I am?' I learned that a long time. I learned that a long time ago. Anyway, you just got to bring the funny. Well, so you go in there, and Tony Tony's like, listen, here's the rules. He goes, help yourself. You want anything? You want a drink? You want a sound? He goes, this is so-and-so, and this is so-and-so. His Brian Redman? Yeah. He's his side. I won't call it sidekick. It's almost like a partner sidekick guy. The banter between these two is beyond belly laughing funny. So Redman's kind of cool, and he's talking to me, and most of the time he's like, yeah, me and Tony been doing this for a long time. We started this 12, 13 years ago, and we're just kind of hanging out, and they're like, oh yeah, Tulsi Gabbard's gonna be, oh yeah, it's Tulsi Gabbard. Like, hey, yeah, okay, that's the Secretary of Intelligence right there. Okay, yeah, all right, better be funny. She's gonna be talking about my intelligence. So I go watch the band. The band is the whole vibe is really, it's electric, it's fun. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a little relaxed about an hour before the show. I mean, people were like, hey, you want to do? I'm like, I'm kind of cool. I took one little, my wife's going to kill me. I took one little thing. I'm like, God, please. And, well, man, I should wait till the second or third time. But I was like, okay, because I don't have to do a lot. I just got to go on the panel and kind of sit there. So if you don't know what the show is, basically, Tony brings out a panel of comedians. So he brings me out, and he brought out Sam Talent, who, thank God, this guy was there. So we come out. Right? And I don't know where to sit. And if you watch me, I don't know when this airs, but the whole time I'm like, what do we got to do? Like, what's going on? When do we go out? People are like, you're going to be out in the middle. Okay, do I stand here? We just walk out this way? Like, I don't know what's going on. And all of a sudden I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, here's Sam Talent and Jim Breuer. Okay, we're walking out. Here we go. We're walking out. And the band is there, and it's at Rogan's Club, the mothership, and the place is packed. Now, I know Shane Gillis comes out, and they're like, I got the rioting, I'm not there anymore. So I know I come out, and they're like, yeah, I'm not really sure who this guy is. Tony's hyping me up. He's like, oh, great, unbelievable. I'm like, take it down a level. Bring down the expectations, Tony. Yeah, I come out like, hey, all right. And we sit down, right? And Tony tells you, listen, before he come out, when the comedians come out, so every comedian, he has a hat in front of him, and people that signed up to try 1 minute of stand-up comedy, okay? And they have 1 minute. No one's allowed to talk during their minute. And then when their minute is done, Tony kind of interviews them, and that's when the real banter. Now, some people said, "Oh man, it's a roast show." It's not. There's times when there's roasting, but it's really not a roast show. It's almost like bouncing off one another, and the energy of bouncing. And people get into one another, but it's not like a Comedy Central where you're going, oh God, wow, he talked about his dead mother. Jesus, how much money? This was more, it was just fun. I felt like I was with my best friends, or I was with a group of best friends, and they invited me there, and they were excited to have me, and they were just doing their thing, and I was watching the banter go on. So, show starts, and I haven't met any of the comedians really, and I don't know my place yet, or what Jim Breuer isms I'm gonna bring to the table. All right, because I could tell you this. What do you call it? Sam Talent. First of all, Tony, and Red Band. Tony and Red Band are like, they're professional. Ping, pang, ping, ping. They go back and forth, and it's I was belly laughing. It was belly laughing funny. Now, my buzz came down a little bit, but the lights hit me. And I just came out. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. And I asked the girl, I'm like, can you bring a lot of water? And she did. She's like, there's water there. I'm like, I need bubbles in it. I need a lot of bubbles. I need bubbles in the water. So we get the bubbles, and I'm drinking, and that guy, I tell you what, the first guy comes out, right? And it was an Asian girl. And she was funny. And then I didn't know if I went too far. See, I don't know what the edited version's going to look like. Right. So I don't know. And she started going in the direction of after a set, Tony's like, so, what? She's like, I sing. He's like, you sing? She's like, yes, I sing. And he's like, oh, well, what do you sing? And he's like, I sing and dance and like a dummy. I'm like, do you do because she said she's Chinese. I'm like, do you do like the dragon?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Right? But there'd be moments like that where she looked at me, she's like, what is it? And so like anytime like any of them, Tony, Talent, any of these guys would say something, the crowd would go like, and so I would be like, hey, you gonna do the dragon? And I'd get this like, oh wow, you might want to wait a couple, get some warm-up digs in before you start jumping in there, Jim. I definitely found myself a couple times like, okay, I got something. And it was one of those, okay, I'm gonna wait a little longer for the next time before I jump in again. Wow. However, there was leave it to sound effects. I don't know what sound effects and fake. I don't know how they're gonna. Maybe I shouldn't give too much away, so I don't want to. I think it's raw. I don't think they're gonna. Huh? I don't know, but it's really funny because you'll see, I feel like I found my rhythm about the second or third act where I knew, okay, I know how to play. And I knew, let me tell you something. When what's his name? When Sam's sitting to my right, Sam would banter with the acts. And I couldn't keep it. He was too damn good. And Tony's like, if you feel a moment to jump in, I'm like, yeah, no, I know. He's crushing it. I'm not going to, I already gave 2 and 3. He's bringing it here. And I'm like, all right, let's bring it back down here. I mean, Sam was bang, bang, boom. And then Tony bang. There's, I think twice on the show where I completely lost it. Tony interacted with someone in the audience and it hit me like 3 minutes later. And I just started howling with laughter. And then I think that was a moment it just kind of kicked in for me. But I did have a couple moments thanks to sound effects. Someone was talking about some boat, and all I'm gonna say is I think he tanks, or it was like a cruise ship thing. It was something about a cruise ship, and then when it was over, I gotta say it was so exciting, and if Tony said, "Hey man, thank you," it's not your thing, but you did your best, I'd be completely okay with it. But when it was over, I'm like, oh man, I kind of felt that. And I think I want to start. It made me want to be better. Does that make sense? It made me, because these guys were such well-oiled machines. Even the amateur comedians that came on there, even being amateur, some of them were so well defined and really good. It was I just can't talk enough about it. I had and after the show, everyone kind of goes down in the mothership, and he has, I think it's called Mitzi's Place. I think Rogan called it Mitzi's Place. And I have to say, it reminded me of like the SNL days when I was on, and then you had the hype of the show. You know you're on the show. You know it's popular. You know you're doing good, but you're not too much into your head. Like I can honestly say, there was no egos there. It was so refreshing to walk into a place that is so successful, that is crushing it far and wide, and there were zero egos. There just was no. It really, I can't. I know I'm just being blatantly honest. It was super refreshing, and I am petrified to look at the comments. I am not going to look at comments. I am not going to look at comments. But Tony was like, "Hey, if you're ever around, please, I'd love to have you again." I don't know if he. We'll see, because the next time I'm like, "Hey, I'm open," and it's just if I don't hear from him for like 2 days, like, "All right, I get it." It's all good. But the show was, I don't know when it's airing. But it was really, I had such a good time. Had a really good time. It was very nostalgic. I loved watching everyone after the party. Just like, I felt like, not an old dude, but I felt like someone that feels like they've seen it all and been there. And I've rubbed elbows with everyone. And they're all in it right now, and I'm not sure they know, like, this is probably the time of their life. Like 10, 15 years from now, wherever any of them go, any of those comedians go, some of those comedians are going to be huge, I'm sure, because that show's just launching people. One of them is on SNL now, right? Yeah, they're just launching people, but I guarantee you, as each one gets launched from the Kill Tony show, I'm going to say they're always going to want to come back, and they're always going to reflect and go, that was the greatest time. That was the greatest time. That really was. It was, so kudos to Tony Hinchcliffe and to Kill Tony. For having me on. It was one of the best gigs. And I'll say this too. I don't know if I'm talking too much. Are people online aggravated? No, I'm just being honest. I can't, what were we going to say?
I was going to ask why, you've seen a lot of great content throughout your career. Yeah. What do you think the formula to that success of that show is?
Chemistry. It's all chemistry. Tony and Red Band and the comics to the right, just it's the chemistry. And Tony knows a lot of the comics that are coming out. He's like, this is your second time, this is your third time, and he's not mean to them whatsoever. He's not mean. There was one chick that came out. I was so confused. I didn't know what was going on. She dressed up as the Iron Sheik, but I didn't know it. They looked funny, and then I was looking, and I'm like, is it a transgender? Like, I don't want to touch this. I just want to say, hey, everything's great. I support whatever's going on in your life, and I don't want to be protested. Like, everything's cool. Best act ever. Like, I don't know what to do. And when she started talking, she did a bit, she's trying to do shtick. Maybe a character, trying to character out. And Tony was like, I like whatever her name was. Like, let's say her name was Heather. She's like, I like just Heather. I'm not sure if this is, he could have been like, what the fuck? Why would you? And it wasn't that. So I have to say, I will put that moment up with moments I had on SNL. And what I mean by that is, like, the first time I saw someone just crush in front of a live crowd on Saturday Night Live when I was there was Molly Shannon. Molly Shannon did the schoolgirl the Mary Catherine Gallagher, and I was on the side of the stage. I was in the skit. It was maybe 3 or 4 episodes in of the new season, and I was on the set. When I came off the set, I was watching because I was rooting for her because this was a character, and you want the character well. And she absolutely murdered the place. I just remember it ended, and you heard a roar like, "Wah!" and the laughing like loud. Wah! That killed Tony's show. Like, I've been in shows where I listen, those of you who have not seen me on stand-up and you come to see me, I don't go to be funny. I go to murder. I like to murder. I want to kill you. If I have the audience in a moment where they're like, I'm going to keep digging at you until you can't breathe. That's my style. That's what I enjoy doing. I like you not be able to breathe. There were moments on this Kill Tony show when I was like, oh my God, I kind of wish I was in the audience just watching this. But even though I was there, it was like crush. I was super excited. Dude, I call my kids, like, that was one of the greatest times I ever had. And I don't even care what people say. I don't care if there's like, Jim, you barely said anything. I don't care. It was a great time. It was awesome. That's all. That's it. How would I have done
If you were young Breuer.
if I was young Breuer?
And you were doing the minute. You were doing you were the open micer.
If I was the open micer, that's tough to say. I definitely would have thought I was the best one. I definitely had that cockiness and my arrogance as an open micer. But the thing is, I'm not really sure a lot of them are big time open micers. But when Tony starts talking to you, because you get this is right up there with you're no matter what you think of Tony Hinchcliffe, it doesn't matter. He is creating careers. He's creating careers. And he doesn't walk around like he's doing that. So I don't know what an open micer Jim would have done. But I will say this. If I do go back on, I have a whole different vision on how to play there. And it was right before I went on there too. It was just like, hey man, be the kid at the playground. Just be fun and have a good time, which is what I did. And now that I kind of know like the real formula and who I can mess with and who I can bounce off of, because that's another thing. I didn't want to step on toes. This guy's killing it and this guy's killing it. I didn't want to, and you also don't want to look desperate. I didn't want to look like I'm stealing the moment. Have you forgot about me? I used to be somebody. Like I had a lot of respect for everyone that was involved. I had a lot of respect. I didn't care if they were just starting or part of the panel. I will say this. There was one funny part. So this one guy comes out and he's not doing good. He's not doing good. He's going for the haircut. He threw me off because he looked like a military dude, but then he was very swishy. And that threw me off. I didn't see that coming, but he wasn't doing good. So behind me are black guys in the band, right? And the one black guy wears glasses with like lines so you can't really see his eyes. And you'll see me when you watch it, you'll see me start to do this once in a while when the guy's on there, because he's doing this behind me. He's like, oh, damn, this damn. And he's going like this. He's like, he goes, oh, man, this guy, right? Oh, come on, man. He's doing this, but he's not moving. So he just has his glasses and he's got like a saxophone. He's like, come on, man, come on. come on, man. Come on, man. So, yeah, it was, and then there was a guy at the end. And I don't know if he was really nuts, but to me, he looked like Ron Howard's. When I first started doing stand up, I think he passed away, but Michael Douglas. You hear. I didn't know Tom Hanks has a brother. Almost every celebrity has either a brother or somebody that along the way. So when this guy came out, I'm telling you, I thought it was Ron Howard's, like Ron Howard, the director, Ron Howard, the actor, Ron Howard, the Hollywood icon. I thought this was maybe his baby brother or cousin that didn't really make it and was a little agitated about it. Like he looked like he had a couple rough goes at it. Maybe had to live in the mom's basement, then left the house and then came back. And you get those phone calls every once in a while, like, oh no, it's Ron's little brother. Hey, you don't understand. They stole my idea. I'm owed $15,000. If you can just send me 15, oh my God, I'll meet you there. Are you going to the club? Yeah, I'll meet you there. Yeah, we can go. He goes on the end, and that is. You'll see my uncle if you watch me that whole time. I'm just staring at him like, is it Ron Howard's crazy little brother? Is this guy really out there? So there's times when you'll see, and I finally said it. I should have. What I learned from the show is, with my thoughts, I just need to commit. Because I don't care what anyone says. I know someone else was thinking that when that guy came out there. And there was one point where I'm like, you just kind of remind me of like Ron Howard's little brother that's just kind of a little off and crazy. And he looked at me with a crazy eye like, what are you talking about? And I didn't get any backup. And Tony was like, yeah, no, you're out in the water on this one. Yeah. But it was a really good time. Really good time. So thank you again to Kill Tony. There you go. Now, this was interesting. For those of you, can we talk about what Ryan showed me, or should we keep that a secret? So we've been talking here a bunch of times for creating what we would say our own shows. I've been talking about this forever and ever. I used to do it on my last podcast and all that jazz. But this is the first time where I met a group where they're actually doing it. And what I mean by that is I came to them and I said, the project I really, really want to do is this Funny How God Works series. And you're like, let's do it. And we've been doing it. The other one, there's multiple ones. And there's a couple in the works, but we also have this idea that we bounced around a bunch of times. And I've been saying this on my life for 20 something years, at least. I said, I don't understand why I can't get an animator just to animate some of my stories and some of the stand-up. I think it would absolutely crush if we animate it. And again, I would talk to the agents. I would talk to this whatever production company I was in, and wherever it was. I say, let's put out the special. Even some of my most recent specials said, let's put out the special, and then put out another special where it's just animated of the same thing. Well, Ryan, who right here, tell me this guy isn't like. When you first see him, you're like, oh, God, I want him to date my daughter. Like, he looks like he serves ice cream. That's what Ryan looks like. Ryan looks like he serves mint chocolate chip ice cream, and he'll give you an extra scoop for free. Oh, here's an extra scoop. It's all good. I've got it. So clean cut, kind looking. Ryan, and that's all Ryan does. He doesn't talk. He just smiles and giggles once in a while. Yeah, he just smiles and giggles once in a while. Even when we were in Stress Factory trying material out, I see him at the end of the night. It'd always be me, Freddie Mercury, and Ryan. And me and Fred would go deep in relationships, right? And I'd be like, listen, you're just married. Let me give you some marriage warrior tips, which still you've done none. And Ryan would just go, yeah, oh my God, it's so right. Yeah. Ryan comes to me, and he's all juiced up. He's all juiced up, right? And when I mean like he's jacked, he's like, I want to show you something. I want to show you something. I said, okay. And he opens his computer, but he puts it on the big screen behind me. And it starts off. So I did a show down here in Naples at the Naples Theater. It's on Fifth Avenue. And it was, it was for charity, but I also fell in love with this theater, and it really made me start thinking, we do the whole, like maybe book June and book. So I'm all over the place. I apologize. People get so aggravated. Bruce starts things and then he doesn't end them. Danny, give the. There you go. Danny, I'm over here, not that way. You know what? Your eyes are all bugged out. You do look like a lemur right now. Danny looks like a lemur. Danny, I can see you doing this right now. Here comes Danny the lemur. We've been banned from TikTok. Oh my God. Danny the lemur. Yes, he's a lemur. I love him. We need a stuffed animal for this whole crew. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. So, the hell was I just talking about?
The Naples players.
The Naples play. All right. So, Ryan shows me a video, and it's what did it start off saying? It said the best of Jim Breuer, or the best of Jim Breuer stories.
Yeah, best of Jim Breuer.
I think it was the best of Jim Breuer. Let me tell you a story, and it goes into me at the theater doing the Long Live Paint story. And all of a sudden, it cuts to the animation. And I'll just say this. I can't stand watching myself. I don't enjoy watching myself. I sat there like this going, wow, I look good as a teenage AI kid, dude. The animation was unbelievable. And I immediately went, oh my God, finally. And I don't care what anyone says, I'm very confident in this. We've talked about doing this as a whole series. Now we do have a lot of stories on film, but now there's part of me on the tour. We talked about this where since Kyle's gonna be filming every single show, I'm thinking at the end of a bunch of these shows, we just do as a bonus, like my show's over, and I explain to them, by the way, we're animating these stories that we're going to be telling at the end of the night, and we'll have to pick a story or the most requested story for the tour, and then we'll film that, and then we'll put it to animation, and maybe or maybe we'd do it's either that, we could play with that, or do the Naples Playhouse, but it has to wait to June now. There's no way. Or maybe that's for the next season.
I think you can do it on tour.
I think we do it on tour.
I also think we should do an stand-up. I think that would
Animated stand-up. I have to see it. I have to see what animated stand-up. But I tell you what, I was, put it this way. I went home. My worst critic, I can't stand. I love her. Been married to her forever. She's my balance. She is my humbleness. She is, for the people that are older, and you know the honeymooners, I'm Ralph Cramden that always goes, "This is gonna be big, Alice. Alice, this is what I've been waiting for. Animating my stories. Finally, these kids get it." And she's the, "Relax, Ralph, let me see it." And my what? And I even prepped her because we have notes. I have a couple notes. We have to do a couple little changes, minor changes. I watched my wife belly laugh in the kitchen. If I can find the security footage, I think I should try to find that. I should try to think of when I showed it to her. I think it was probably the day you gave it to me. So I'll look back. She's in the kitchen. She was like, "Oh my God." And even the changes that I said, "Listen, this part, I think we have to change that." She's like, This is Jim. Your fans are going to love this. I love this. You don't even have to like you to like it. It's that's such a wife thing to say to somebody. Such a wife thing to say. But yeah, that got me pretty hopped up. And I already asked you a couple other stories. So were there other stories that night at the Naples Theater?
We were talking about Ozzy.
Was it?
Pickleball.
No. Was there?
Drive-through safari should be done.
The drive-through safari?
Yes.
Oh. Did I do it that night? No. You're talking about the Pepsi can thing.
You did the plane Ozzy Osbourne,
Yeah.
where you took the plane and
I told it that night in the theater?
yeah.
Oh. I did do Africa. Those are three great stories. The Ozzy story going on his jet. Okay, we got all right. So anyway, all I can tell you is I'm jacked up. I don't care if you are. I am so jacked up. Matter of fact, I look good in like cartoon. I was pretty taken back in cartoon how good I look. I'm going to add like a dangling cross earring, maybe, because that's what he like. Brian's like, yeah, we can do that. And maybe a denim vest. We can't put logos on it. No, that's all right. That's all right. Maybe I just write heavy metal. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So I'm looking forward to those. And we got to film Funny How God Works Thursday. I have... What? 5? There's no way I'm telling 5 stories. What you don't know about... Can we do this too? First of all, there's no way we're doing 5 stories. Because first of all, I don't know if you watch the Funny How God Works stories, you see an edited they're all 15 minutes, right? You don't see me talking for an hour. A lot of these are an hour, and I'm crying. I'm emotionally like deep in, because I'm reliving everything. Those I have to relive them to put it back in them. Like, dude, like I pray before them. I know you don't, even before this show, I always go, you guys think I go and I'm farting in the other room. I always go in there like, God, please, whatever you want me to do. But the Funny How God Works, I'm always like, hey man, this is your time. Whatever I can deliver for you, please let people be touched with this. So I can just tell you this. Probably we might get one story. Yeah, it's a long. I already know the story. You know what? I'll tell 2, maybe 3. Which ones? Oh, you want me to redo the Farley one? Oh, okay. The Farley, I already know another marriage thing. Oh, and the nephew. That's what I planned on doing. Okay, nephew. Dude, that was a hit. The nephew one was, yeah. And so was the other marriage one. That was when I first got into Hollywood. Wait till you hear this story. And you know, it's kind of cool. Like people are starting to like now watch all of them, which I also knew that would take time, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I love making people laugh, but I love hearing people going, hey, you guys posted something with my dad. There's something with my dad recently that people need that right now. Like they need that. I want to give a huge shout out. So I don't know if you know it, but up the road from here is a little pizza joint. It says Brick Oven Pizza. It's called Rosedale's. And it's right next to the Starbucks. It's on Pine Ridge. Well, I stopped to get a coffee a couple weeks ago, and I'm looking at Rosedale. Now, I grew up in Long Island on the border of Queens, and the next town was Rosedale. So I was like, can that be? Are they from Rosedale? Well, soon as I walked in there, there's you. First of all, if you're in an Italian place and you're playing Sinatra, I already don't care. You already reached a level 7 of what I'm going to give you in the restaurant. You already got a 7. If it's Italian and you're playing "Fly Me to the Moon," it's already done. I already know the sauce is going to be good. I already know. So I walk in, and this guy is, I guess the manager's name is Joe, and he looks like a Joe from Queens, Rosedale. And this is what I love about most of my fans. They just talk to me like they've known me my whole life. This guy, first of all, the food was great. So if you're on Pine Ridge, Naples, Rosedale's Brick Oven Pizza. We'll have to get their pizza one day. So it's my new spot. I'm going to stop. I shouldn't tell everyone that's where I'm going to stop before I do the live stream. But no, the food was really good. But as soon as I walk in, he's like this. He just goes, what are you doing here? So I came in to eat. He goes, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. I just deleted all my videos except for yours. Right there. Years ago, you were talking about laws. I was like, oh my God, this guy. Look. Hold on a second. And I'm sitting there. And so he's got this older couple sitting next to him, like, what is going on right now over there? We're waiting for a wine. And he literally takes his phone and he's like, there, oh my God, there it is. And he shows me a video, I guess. Oh, it was years and years ago. And it was on Howard Stern. And he's going, well, you were talking about Lars Ulrich, because I knew a lot of those places. I used to work down by the Wall Street district, and then I was in Queens. This guy, I felt like I went back to Queens, and I just walked in, and this was my old friend that I've known forever, and he was bringing up, he's like, that knapsack story was the funniest thing I ever heard in my life. And you guys have no clue what I'm even talking about. You know the knapsack story? Yeah. Really? Yeah. You guys don't?
No, we talked about it. Threw it in the middle of the road.
Yeah. It was for those. Yeah, it's
Another one we gotta animate.
that one we got to animate.
Awesome.
Now let me ask something. When I tell these stories, for those you don't know, and I'm not going to make you go search for it. Years and years and years and years and years ago, this is, you know what? My wife is pregnant. That's why I know it was 1999. Maybe somewhere around there. And you know, I'm hanging out with drummer Metallica, and he calls up and he's like, "Dude, we're young, okay? We're young, okay." So I'm doing comedy spots downtown, and Lars calls up from Metallica, and he's like, "Dude, what are you doing tonight?" And I said, "Hey man, I'm just." He's like, "Let's hang out." I said, "Well, I got to do a spy." He's like, I'll come by your apartment, and we'll jump in a cab, and we'll go down to the place you do your stuff, huh? And you know, you walk in, and this is right after Sandman. Like he just went to a whole new stratosphere. Now, it started off, I found this, we were in the cab and I found a knapsack. And in the knapsack were all these bags from a student. It was and it was a lot of books. And they went to NYU, and I'm like, oh my God, NYU. And Half Baked was just about coming out. So there was a lot. It was a good time, right? So he goes, what are you doing with that knapsack? I said, I'm going to hold it for him. I went, how great would it be? The guy from Half Baked hanging out with the drummer of Metallica, and we get back this poor kid's knapsack with his books probably worth $700 worth. I mean, they were thick books, right? So he's like, get rid of that stupid knapsack. That's on him. He needs to learn about responsibility. Fuck that guy. I'm like, dude, no. Like, so I'm ready to happen. Well, long story short, the knapsack's just, and everywhere I go, I got this knapsack, and it's pissing him off. And now we're in a bar. I just finished my set, and he's like, are you going to wear that stupid knapsack all night? I'm like, dude, why is the knapsack bothering you? I don't understand why this is bothering you. Now, this is a long time ago, right? And he starts to get a little chippy. I'm a lot bigger than him. I can definitely hold him, like, just if I wanted to, just grab his neck, like, dude, take it down a level. All right? So I just don't worry about me and the knapsack. So we finish. He starts interacting with someone at the bar, which that almost turned into something. And when that almost turned into something, I'm like, hey, man, why don't we get out of here? He's like, I know a great place to go. So this is where the crazy adventure begins. We walk outside this comedy club, and he goes, can I just see the knapsack for a second? And I go, yeah, I take the thing off. And he takes it, and he flings it. It goes flying across the street. It lands, the books, and he's going, that guy needs to learn responsibility, okay? Now he knows you don't lose your knapsack. That's on him, huh? I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's such a dicky thing. What if he was a fan? He's like, this is how people learn, huh? I'm like, oh my God. Right? So now I see he's pretty jacked up. Like, he's just like, we hanging out? See, that when Lars back in the day used to get hopped up, he'd get this close to your face. And I don't like anyone talking to me that close. I have maybe two friends. My friend Chris, once in a while, he'll tell you, so I did space. That's common sense 101. Common sense 101 is if I'm talking to you, I don't need to be this close unless we're like passing, CIA information. Like, hey, listen, otherwise, there's no reason to be talking that close. So as the night goes on, he's like, "Oh, we hanging out?" Huh? I'm like, yeah, but I don't know what hanging out is on that level. We cross the street. He doesn't even look at the traffic. Cars are screeching. Oh yeah. This is in 6th Avenue in New York City, right? Downtown on like a Friday night. Place is jamming. And they're beeping the horn. And as they're beeping, they're banging on the hood. He's banging on the hood going, what? And I'm like, dude, I'm not sticking up for you. If like someone comes out, I'm running that way. You're on your own. So yeah, then he walked over. Dude, he walked over a car. He stood on the fender, went on the hood, walked over the car, and walked out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm just sitting there going, oh, my God, I don't know what's going on. My wife's pregnant at home, and we're walking over cars. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is what you do when you're hanging out with Metallica. And, I just remember the end of the night. Dude, we went to a place, and there must have been $50 billion sitting in a circle around me. It was Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, the guy that wears the cowboy hat in the band. What's a boy band in like the 90s? The Backstreet Boys. The Backstreet Boy, the cowboy hat guy. Who is that? He wears the cowboy hat. Anyway, yeah. AJ McLean. So it's AJ McLean, Matt Damon, Gwyneth Paltrow, okay? The guy from the Backstreet Boys, and who's the marching with ants? Whip, 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 whip. Hey, man, Dave Matthews. Dave Matthews, all sitting in a circle, and I'm like, what is going on right now? Like, how do people even find places like this to hang out? And over there is the Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains, and I went over there, and so it's just me, Lars, and Jerry Cantrell, Alice in Chains, and it was getting nutty. And I went, hey, man, my wife's pregnant, and Lars was like, what? You're going to bed? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty serious. Like, dude, are you not leaving? I went, no, I'm leaving right now. I don't know what time. I'm good. I'm tired. Her feet hurt. We got to go. I'm going to go. And I will say this about Rosedale's. Good gas. Good guess. But anyway, through that whole thing, that guy, what are the odds of me just walking randomly into a place I wanted to check out? And he had that video. And it was a little weird too, because now he's watching it and no one knows, like the waitress don't care. Nobody cared in there, but he was really cool. I'm excited to see that guy. So thank you, Joe. He didn't make me pay for my meal. It's funny. I just wanted chicken parmesan. He's like, don't order that. He goes, are you hungry? And I went, not really. He goes, good. I'm going to get you a big dish. And he got me this. It was like chicken parm, eggplant, rigatoni, bread with the dipping sauce. That's when you're in a good Italian place. When they bring a dipping oil with some stuff in it, and you dip it in the oil, and it has like the red pepper and this cheese and this garlic in there. And Sinatra, it's lights out. Yep. It's lights out. So you know what? We got to try there one day. One day before the show, we'll go to Rosedale's and we'll check that out. Huh? Oh, we'll be ripping this place to pieces. So that is. I have to fly this weekend to Jersey. Someone just told me it's supposed to be a storm this Sunday, like crazy amount of snow. Or is it next Sunday? Maybe is it this Sunday or next Sunday? like 15 inches or something like that. God, I hope not. God, I hope not. Oh, God, please no. A New Year weekend winter storm threat remains high, but totals are uncertain. So we won't know. Now, here's the last thing I want to tell you. I'm going up there too for the Africa thing. We'll get into that down the road. Forgot about that little thing coming down the pipe. A lot of you are doing great with ignoring the noise. A lot of you are doing so good ignoring the noise. Now that you've been ignoring the noise, are you starting to see how crazy and how ridiculous the circus is that they continually try to put in front of you? Do you? So do you see the new circus is Don Lemon. And Don Lemon, let me tell you something. Listen to me. Listen to me. I don't care if it's ICE, pro-ICE, against ICE, for immigrants, against immigrants, for Muslims are taking over, all the boogeymen. We need to bomb Iran. We need to go back in El Salvador. It's nonstop. Mark my word. Let me remind you about a guy like Don Lemon. And by the way, I feel terrible for this human being. I feel terrible. I don't get mad anymore. I feel terrible to know that your life has reached a point where all you have is to try to get yourself back into the vanity light so you can get that reservation that you lost when you got fired from CNN a couple years ago, when you viciously, with no soul in not an ounce of humanity and soul in your body, Don Lemon, attacked anyone that didn't get vaccinated. You think we forgot about that? You think I forgot about that? We all, once you detach from the clown show, you realize these are paid actors. This is all this human. Play the tape from let's look back at what Don Lemon. Do you remember this? Look at his face first of all. You think that's a face of love right there? You think he may have no pants on too. He puts that, he's a little. I heard some things. Remember when Don? Yeah, play this loud and clear. Let's remember Don Lemon.
And the vaccine saying, oh, you can't shame them. You can't call them stupid. You can't call them silly. Yes, they are. They're not getting vaccines, who are believing the lies on the internet instead of science. It's time to start shaming them. What else? The people talking about, well, I don't know what's in the shot, Chris. I don't know what's in that shot.
I'll tell you what's not in it.
Hold on.
A tracking device.
Yeah. Let me finish this. You know what they get shots in?
Tell us, Don.
Nowadays? In their rear ends.
In the rear end
to make it bigger.
I heard he
They're getting shots
knows
in their
a lot
face.
about that.
They don't know what's in Botox.
That's not me. I'm just being honest. He likes that.
Nothing wrong with Botox.
It's not right if that's what you're into.
Look,
but
I tried it once. My eyebrow
that's
went
his
up.
thing.
I don't have it now. As you can see, I got all these wrinkles. Everybody asks me when I'm going to get. You need Botox. But listen, nothing wrong with Botox.
Enough.
I think we have to.
Enough. This is the guy that claims that he's a journalist. He's not a journalist. They are paid human beings. He's willing to take the money to keep his face in vanity, to create more chaos. You don't think for 1 second he coordinated that? You gotta be, I got some stars to sell you if you don't think that Don Lemon coordinated this. They just come randomly walking into a church and he's got his mind, hey, I'm doing journalism. I'm here to speak to, come on, man. Don't give this human being an ounce. Don't give this situation an ounce of your energy, because that's what the demons want. They are demons. They do not come in love. And unless they're coming in love, you're coming in a lower vibration. You're coming from a dark. You're either dark or you're light. You either have a soul or you're soulless. What was done was soulless. It could have been done many times, but this is, and if I was at church, I would pray for that human being, Don Lemon, and everybody that felt that they had to be part of that situation. Do you think it's coincidence that things like this become that popular? Have you not caught on how well scripted and well orchestrated all of this is? Great deflections from a nation being bombed repeatedly. Great deflections from who has been with small children and did heinous, disturbing things to them. Great deflections. And every time it comes up, hey, let's go over here. Oh my God, what's going on? Hey, let's go over here. You don't even remember Charlie Kirk. That's already down the pike. It's just all they do is keep rolling out a new deflection, a new thing to what? Did anyone find love out of this situation? Did anyone find love in the situation? You hear a guy like this, like, hey, this is how you get a conversation. No, it's not. That's not how you get conversation going. You get a conversation going by approaching with love and openness. Not with some bottom feeder vanity, get paid to stir chaos. A lot of you are worried about this country. You should be. You should be. We are infiltrated. And the more you rely on your leaders, the more you're going to be disappointed. If I get one more person to text me going, can you believe this is going on? What are you doing about it? Don't you understand? This is the ultimate energy leeching that sucks onto your neck, that takes you away from the most important, beautiful things in your life that we're supposed to concentrate on. There's a guy right now, I read his thing before. He's recovering from a surgery. It's Heather's birthday. Someone's celebrating right now. These people want us to hate each other. America has been infiltrated. And what they're doing is they want every group to fight one another. They want every group to twist and turn and yell and scream. This is all paid for. It's all scripted. This isn't organic. Don't give it your energy. That's what they want. They want your energy. They want you angry. They want you to fear. They want you to lash out. They want you to be violent. They want you to be low bottom feeders and being caught in that energy. Nice try, Don Lemon. You're not fooling a lot of people. You're not fooling a lot of people. I'll pray for Don Lemon and his soul because it's clearly lost. It's clearly lost that he needs vanity that bad. That's not a human being looking for love and looking for people to talk. That's a person that fell off the face of the earth and already proved that he'll take any amount of money to say the things he said during COVID. They're clowns. Put your energy on the people that are bringing you positive. Put your energy on the things that are bringing you light. Put your energy on the things that's going to inspire all of us. Put your energy on the things that's going to unite us. Because I don't know who's in our country or who's running the game, but they're doing their best to make us all twist and turn and point and not like one another. I ain't falling for it. I ain't falling for that. I know we're way better than that. And it ain't going to be your politician that you love. And it ain't going to be any of the stars that you love. It ain't going to be anyone that you think is going to save your day. Dude, ground yourself with love, ground yourself with God, ground yourself with just being good human beings to one another. Case closed. Do not fall for this circus. That's what they want us to do. That's what they want us to do. So good luck to you guys. Turn that noise off. It's a clown show. It's a clown show. The next time you see Don Lemon, just imagine him with a big red nose and the little painted lips going quack, quack. I'm a journalist. I'm back in the game. No, you're not. Have a good one. Much love to all you guys. I wish you great love. What? VIP promo. Every show has VIP seats. It all comes with a meet and greet, and we sign, we take a picture. Tickets are on sale on JimBreuer.com only. You go on there and you'll see the VIP. You hit the click, say, I want VIP. You sit in the first couple rows. We do a meet and greet. We sit down, say, hey, what's going on? Take a picture, give you a little swag, and it's that's the VIP meet and greet for this tour. So if you want to say hello, buy the meet and greet, buy the VIP. It's all lumped together, and we'll see you out there on tour. Please get your tickets at JimBreuer.com only. And again, please don't listen to the madness. Turn it off. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, okay? Like my friend sends me stuff all day, and I just don't respond to him. I don't respond to him. Let me tell you the last thing he sent, okay? And every time he sends something that aggravates him, like this is what he send. Hold on. Bum 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 bum. Hold on. What are you laughing at? Here we go. Okay. So I'll just say this. He writes more scams. How many of you are sending people? Do you believe they're doing this now? Do you believe it? What are you getting? You might as well do this. You might as well go stand here at a bush going, can you believe that Don Lemon goes into a church? Because are you doing something about? That's what they want you doing. You're sucking your energy, and you're yelling at others. You're debating. You're online being I'll show you who's smart and who's not smart. I mean, that's what you're doing. They got you. That's called mind control. It's called energy harvesting. They are harvesting your energy. Do not let these demons harvest your energy. Clear it out, bring in the light, look up to God, look up to love. That is the only answer, my friends. I'm telling you right now. But if you want to stay in the clown show, go enjoy it. You can go enjoy it, but just know you're in the middle of it. Quack, quack. We'll see you next week. Jim Breuer Live. Thanks for hanging out. And TikTok, missed you, sort of. Have a good one. Hey, what's up, everyone? Jim Breuer here. Tickets for my Find the Funny Tour 2026 starts in February, ends in May. Get all your tickets at JimBreuer.com. Don't go any other way, because it's going to take you in areas that you didn't want to be at. JimBreuer.com. Hit the link of what city you want to go to, and I'll see you on tour. Tickets are going fast, so please, before they sell out, get your tickets now. Christmas present, a little present for somebody. I'm just saying, trying to hook you up. And there's VIP. Take a picture, first couple rows. Just saying, little snap back, boom, boom, me and you. All right, JimBreuer.com for tickets.